Hello, and happy Monday and happy full moon to all of my amazing Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Cancers, we're going to get right into your reading. Like I said before, happy full moon. Hopefully you put your gemstones and your crystals out. If you miss it on the first night, there's still a chance to put them out the second, third night. It's still going to be 90-something% illuminated, so you can still supercharge. So don't be discouraged if you miss it the first night. But again, happy full moon. We're going to talk a little bit about the number 0. By now, a lot of you all know that I have a second channel that I created. And if anybody wants to know what that second channel information is, I've been hearing from other channels that they can't see the link below. Just put a message below saying, hey, I want to know what that other channel is, so you can subscribe to that channel. And don't forget to hit the notification button and click all so that you can be notified when the videos upload. All right, let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Cancers as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where my Cancers need to take action. All right, Cancers, let's see what your cards have to say. Let's see what these cards have to say. Yes, Cancer, I hope nobody is sitting around sulking or stressed out over anything, because your ruling planet, the moon, brings out all of those emotions, right? Yes, Cancer. And a lot of downloads are coming through your spirit. I want to show you what I'm looking at. The first card that came out of the deck was the Tower card. The second one was the Chariot card, which is your card. The third one is the Devil card. And let's see. Okay, so we have the Tower card, which is the first card that came out. Somebody is really going through it. Like, somebody is really going through some drama right now. We have the Chariot card, which is this is your card, Cancer. We also have the Devil card, which is your polarity sign, which is Capricorn, right? Yep. We also have a lot of money cards here, right? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles here. So we're going to put these here for just a second. So first off, like I said, you have your energy right here. Somebody is was somebody thinking about getting married to somebody? Because this is what I'm seeing here. Like, there's this fear, like this, all of this energy is just like coming frontal, like right in your mind, right? Like somebody has been having a lot of downloads, a lot of dreams, and so you could have Capricorn in your chart, but somebody is really nervous, like a nervous stomach, like you just don't know which, just kind of all over the place. And it can cause you to really be out of sorts right now. Again, but instead of focusing on marrying somebody, because like I said, a lot of energy coming down, like really kind of throwing you off, like sending a lot of mixed messages. Remember, we have 3 planets that are currently retrograde: Venus, Mercury, and Uranus, right? So I'm seeing somebody learning how to nurture themselves around this time, instead of thinking about marriage, instead of thinking about, I want to be with somebody the whole 9 yards, and spending more time of nurturing yourself. What I'm seeing is a lot of you all, like somebody has been operating in fear, and this fear of maybe like being by yourselves, not necessarily not being in a relationship with somebody, but fear of being by yourself. Something was implanted in your spirit from childhood. Like maybe your parents got a divorce, or maybe your household was just like, like there was a lot of uncertainty going on. Even if your parents were together, it was just like something was off about that. But again, I'm seeing a lot of you all really getting back to center, being back to one, like really balancing out your energy, which is going to be a great segue into talking about the number 0, because the number 0, and the reason why I chose the number 0 is because it's in the shape of a full moon, right? Which we have a full moon tonight, wherever you are. I don't know if it's nighttime or day or whatever, but this full moon is going to last for a couple of days. It's not going to be 100% on the first, second, third day, but on the second day, it may be like 98% and 96%, but you know what I'm saying? It's going to look fully illuminated when you look outside, so it won't have a percentage sign on it, but you'll feel like, okay, I'm still all of this energy, like I'm just getting, my emotions are like just, I'm overwhelmed with emotions. But a good thing about it is, with all these downloads coming through, some of you all are going to really start to see, I'm so glad that either the marriage is over or I didn't marry that person, because we were just not compatible. The person was operating in fear. It was something about them that was operating in fear and doubt and addiction of some sort, where for you it's going to come fully right in your face. Boom. I'm so glad that I did not, marry that person, right? And so, like, all this information coming down for you, you're in a very vulnerable space right now because your sensitivity you're so sensitive emotionally. You're so sensitive. And so you focusing on you is also giving you an opportunity to sever ties with this right here. This fear is going to come tumbling down. Like, I'm so glad I got an opportunity to address some other things that were going on in me, because this fear is what's going to come tumbling down. It's not like somebody is going through a tower moment. It's this fear that's going through a tower moment. It's like come tumbling down. Like, you see how this right here, like a lightning strike, just destroying everything, right? That's what's come tumbling down. The fear of being by yourself. And you're going to start, what's going to really come up is like, hold on, time up. I am the money sign. I am the money sign. I have a lot to offer here. So why am I nervous again about being by myself? I can't measure my idea of marriage with somebody else's idea of marriage, like my parents or my siblings or this person or that person. So I got a lot of stuff coming my way. I'm seeing perfect synergy when it comes to your money in the workplace. I'm seeing you earning more money. So somebody's a very hardworking person. So I see somebody getting a raise. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. So the reality for you is shifting. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a tower moment. Like your belief system of like, I gotta be with somebody. I see more money coming your way, and I'm seeing you start to really protect your spiritual gifts. What you're going to start realizing, Cancer, is that the more and more you're around people who are operating in fear, they were actually contaminating you, sending a bunch of mixed signals, and therefore you're sending mixed signals, and it's just a bunch of confusion, just a ball of confusion, right? And so now that you are clearer and it's starting to hit you like a bolt of lightning. Remember, we talked about the number 7, and we talked about the number 7 is like instant, not instant manifestation, but just like your intuition is like instant intuition, like lightning bolt intuition coming through, just like fast. That's when it's going to hit you like, wait a second, hold on. I am thebomb.com. I am the bomb diggity. I am all of that and then some. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? So that's what's going to hit you like a bolt of lightning, just like, oh my God, I am a sweetheart. I am an empath. I do give my absolute best in situations. I don't hold back my emotions. I'm a human lie detector. I am this like mothering, nurturing energy, right? So somebody may have had a mother, they may have had a not the best relationship with their mom, and their mom may have been operating in fear because maybe some past life stuff or some childhood stuff from her, which didn't allow them to be there for you emotionally. But again, your whole idea of like being in fear, like I'm not good enough, I'm not this enough, that's coming tumbling down, right? And again, this is what's attracted to you, because again, you're offloading that fear. And so because you're a highly magnetic sign anyway, this has always been attracted to you. Your den mother energy plus money is attracted to you. So yes, that's what's coming your way. So, and it's going to happen like that. So congratulations to somebody who's getting a raise at work, some kind of increase or whatever at work, whether it's an increase in your business, but the energy of money is very attracted to you ever since you kind of sort of abandoned this idea that I need to be married to somebody. Now I'm going to be very careful about who I allow to attach themselves to me, because in the past I've allowed people to attach themselves to me that were very confused energies, right? And it caused me to be confused about what they wanted and wanted from me. So I don't want to be with somebody who's confused. I don't want to be with somebody whose love language is not, who's not speaking my love language fluently, or at least trying to learn my love language. You see what I'm saying? Two good people may not be good for each other because somebody is not interested in learning how to speak somebody else's love language fluently. And it can mess up a whole lot of things and block money. It can block opportunities, everything, because you're so focused on this, right? The number 0 actually hovers between worlds. Between numbers of positive value and numbers of negative value, between the seen and unseen. The number 0 has a very It represents a very unique power. So when I do this, this is the number 0. It represents a very unique power. It represents the God number. It actually symbolizes the greatest power in multidimensional reality. It represents the supreme balance between light and dark. 0 is a full circle representing all universes, galaxies, multiverses. It's all there was, all there is, and all that there will be to experience. So when you kind of feel like I lost track of time, guess where you are? You're right there, the number 0, right? And so that's when I said the light and dark. It's being in that space of saying, hold on, I just remembered, like it just hit me like a ton of bricks. That's right, I know who I am. I'm a person who has a lot to offer. And so if you want to be in my space, I'm not receiving any mixed signals because I'm not afraid of being by myself. I am whole by myself. If I'm ready to get married or ready to be in a romantic relationship, I'm going to first, this is where your gifts come in, Cancer. I'm going to first listen to what my highest self tells me about you. If my highest self says, they're a nice person, but they're really not for you, in the long run, it's not going to be good, I'm going to say it was nice meeting you and move on. I don't care how nice you are, but I don't want to be in a nicety marriage where we're pretending to be nice so that nobody says the other person is nice, mean and nasty behind closed doors, but they nice in public. No, I want a solid situation where a person really is interested in learning how to speak my love language fluently. So if I'm a person whose love language is, when I text you, I want you to text me right back no matter where you are or no matter what's going on in your life. I want you to communicate that to me because I don't want to have to assume a bunch of things that's not really true. Then that's what I want you to do, right? And then vice versa, because you all are a sign that gives your absolute best. So you'll already know that you're going to give your absolute best, Cancer. That's where you're going to see your breakthrough. I see somebody walking away from the depth of emotions about getting married. Like, I just got to get married. I got to have my own family. You already have your own family. You are your own family, even if you don't have kids. And if you have kids, your kids are your family, right? And so I see now that you see the value in which you bring to the universe. Somebody is going to have to really, because you all are emotional signs. You pick up on energy extremely well. You're empaths. You have the blessing and burden of being backed by the moon. That's your ruling planet, and the moon is aligned to everybody every living being on this planet is aligned to the feelings, subconscious habits, moods, and emotions. Even your pets. That's why you have werewolves howling at the moon in a lot of movies, because it's aligned with emotions, feelings, subconscious habits, moods. So imagine what it does for human beings. They may send out a bunch of mixed signals. So in short, Cancer, if you get mixed signals about somebody, even if you like them to pieces, they could be, kind and sweet as apple pie. If you get mixed signals, back up and say, God, what am I not saying about this person? Because I don't like mixed signals, because that's a big no. That's a big no. Here I see somebody celebrating outside of a building. Yes. If somebody's celebrating outside their job saying, woohoo, I got a raise. Nice. Yes, I got a raise. My business is doing well. I started my business. Money is coming in, or I got a raise at work. But I'm seeing you all get as far away from. Then this is beautiful, okay, because I see you all getting as far away from hostile situations as possible. Somebody works in a department where there's a lot of hostility there, and whether somebody changed your information in the system, so now you were working for one supervisor, now you're working for another supervisor, and this new department that you're working in, perfect synergy. Completely perfect synergy. Why? Because you figured it out, Cancer. This is what you figured out. You figured out not to put so much depth of emotion into things to a point where it was starting to depress you and cause, like it was wreaking havoc in all areas of your life. Your personal life, it was causing issues. Your professional life, it was causing issues with people at work, like you were stressed about it or whatever. But I see you're not putting the depth of emotions into things that you once were putting depth of emotions in. And again, somebody is away from a hostile situation that used to give them a real headache that affected every area of their lives. So kudos to you. I see you balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money, Cancers, which is very, very nice. And I see the wheel of fortune spinning in your favor. So you have time and money in your favor. Somebody has really just like it. I'm telling you, when it comes to marriage, somebody has all of a sudden, it's not even that you're calling people from the past the devil, right? I don't even want you to vibrate low and call somebody the devil. It was more or less like people around you were operating in fear, and it caused you to operate in fear, almost like I just have to be married. Nobody has to be married to anybody. But what's important is that you balance out your own energy, that zero, that God level of clarity in you, where you know that your energy, when we think about the number zero, we think about the number zero, we thinking about, added to a number, behind a number. For instance, if you add zero to any number, it expands and empowers that number. When you think about you being a number zero, that means that you expand in anybody and empower anybody's life that you add to. So if a person wants to be with you, you have to understand, I'm bringing my money to this. I'm bringing my good high vibration energy. I know I'm a sweetheart. I know I'm giving my absolute best. I have a very nurturing mothering energy. I'm a nurturer. All of this is actually expanding and empowering whoever's life you be a part of, whether you're married to that person. Well, we talk specifically about marriage because you have the horse and carriage here, but whoever's life so you're looking at people very differently now. So anybody with a big question mark where you're like, I'm not really sure, and they're not interested in speaking my love language, they could be nice and sweet as pie, but just not for me, right? Because again, you don't want to exist in a space where it ends up being a battle, right? So you're looking at yourself as just more valuable now. Like, I actually upgrade your life. So in order for me to even be in your space of considering that I would marry you, I gotta watch you for a while. Like I really gotta watch you for a while, because I know what I bring to the table, and it would be a major upgrade to your life. No matter who you are, it's still a major, because I know who I am. It's like two very powerful people getting together, but nobody's really depending on the other person to. It's not a competition thing. It's more of a like, think of it like Jay-Z and Beyonce, for instance, as a power couple, or like, what other power couple can you think of? Like, two people who are stars in their own right. They bring their own power to the relationship. So you're not dating down, they're not dating down, but it's not even about them. It's about you, because this is your reading, Cancer. It's more or less like, the next time I get into a relationship with somebody, just because I know who I am, I'm not going to dim my own light. I don't care if I'm a man or a woman. I'm not going to dim my own light. I don't want them to dim that. Bring your full authentic self. I'm going to bring my full authentic self. And we're going to see if this thing works. If it doesn't, hey, I'm cool with you. You cool with me. But we have to go our separate ways. I'm not holding space for this anymore. That makes sense to you, Cancers? Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Excuse me for the extension of the video. But like I said, the way that you're looking at yourself now is a lot different. Like I said, somebody implanted that fear in you from a young age, Cancer, and you're just not in that headspace anymore. You're not in that headspace anymore. Adjustments are required, and that's what we've been talking about the whole time. Adjustments, making some adjustments. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to hit somebody like a lightning bolt. That fear is going to go away. That false evidence that appeared real. Because that happened to you as a child. Somebody as a child. I mean, I don't know if you just had you were around some marriages that just weren't healthy, or mom wasn't in the picture, or you had an unhealthy relationship with mom, but some nurturing energy was just very, and so you being a nurturer yourself, Cancer, knowing what you have to bring to the universe, somebody else's universe, wow. Here we have drink herbal tea. So somebody's really focusing on, like, they're just living a very healthy lifestyle, and just making sure they keep their spirit very clear and free of any toxins. And just because, again, you're focusing on your weight, you're focusing on your health, your mental and physical health, because, again, those are just some things that you have to offer to other people. But like I said, this is great. Congratulations to you, Cancer. I'm telling you, like, it's always a win-win where we are living our authentic selves and we're offering that to the rest of the world. And then you're also looking for somebody else who is living their authentic selves, and you all come together as whether it's partnership in work, partnership in love, partnership in friendship, or whatever it is. But this is what I have for you, Cancers. Keep on shining. That's what I have for you. Again, don't forget to set out your gemstones and crystals to supercharge them tonight. If you miss it tonight, then tomorrow night, the next night. So it's still going to be supercharged. So don't fret. That's what I have for you. See you in a couple of days. Bye.